I guess, how hard is it being a woman's boxer and you don't know when your next fight is, but you have to train with high intensity and to stay focused for a fight at any moment?
It's extremely difficult, but it's part of being a fighter. You know, it's part of our job. The heartache of dealing with, you know, politics, the business aspect, fights falling through, you know, like it's inevitable. So it's just part of the sport. Fortunately, my team and I, you know, trial by era, we finally, third time's a charm. This is my third, we're getting ready for my third fight, and we finally have the formula where I'll peak, you know, we're peaking for an August 1st fight. That fell through, so we kind of figured out how to take my foot off the pedal but still maintain. We finally have a definite date in the mid of September, so now we're kind of putting my foot back on the pedal, and we finally found the right formula that works for me.
Okay. And what is your commitment to training right now? How much time do you put into training, and what kind of workouts do you do consistently day in and day out?
My whole life is dedicated. Every moment of my life is dedicated to my dream. You know, this vision in boxing that I've had, the very first experience, I tried it. You know, I just fell head over heels in love with it, and my entire life is just revolved around it. If I'm not training, I'm recovering from it. You know, I'm studying fights, I'm talking boxing. You know, I mean, one day I'll get a life, I guess.
So a lot of people in their life are very nervous about where they're at in life. They don't pursue a dream. They're kind of nervous, and because of that, someone like you is very inspirational because you're pursuing a dream. And in women's boxing, it's not the biggest money sport. So you're really following this for the love. How would you interpret that?
I tell people, find a dream, pick a direction, right? Pick anything in it. Like if you point blank ask someone, you know, if you could be anything, what would you be? You know, and we're taught to kind of imprison these ideas, you know, that we're almost embarrassed to even hang on to. Like, I want to be a rock star, or I want to be a ballerina, or whatever it is, you know, because we're taught, like, no, what are you, ridiculous? That only happens to certain people. Do things right, you know, like it's a cycle, it's a learned behavior. So I tell people, you know, pick anything, and it has to mean the world to you. It has to mean so much to you that you will not hesitate to sacrifice anything for it. You know, because if you just kind of want something, you just won't see results because you're not willing to give. You're not willing to give anything for it. You know, without hesitation. When I started boxing, my job interfered, gone. Right? It filtered out a lot of unnecessary, like people, you know, like it's been a long, lonely, cold, and dark road for 75% of this journey, but if you can do whatever it takes to claw and drag yourself and just step foot right into that final 25%, then that's it. Right? Your dream is your reality, you know, and it makes all the suffering, all the hard times, all the things that you've endured, you know, like it gives it purpose and it makes it worth it, so to speak. There's a quote by Marianne Williamson that I love. It starts out saying, you know, our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. You know, it's a wonderful quote that I would encourage everyone to look up, you know, and it talks about when you let your light shine, you unconsciously give other people the permission to do the same, right? So I talk to people that I encourage to, you know, to go after their dreams. I tell them, you know what, I'll tell you right now, it will be hard. It will suck a lot. People will laugh at you, maybe, you know, maybe your family, close friends will disown you. Like, what are you, stupid? You want to be a professional ballerina or a rock star? Really? What do you, get out, you know, or whatever it is. People will kind of take you for granted. Like, like almost to a fence, where it's like, what makes you think that you could just go off and be a rock star and follow these dreams, right? And we have to sit here in school, or you know, and but if you continue with it, right? If you continue to put one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and you slowly start to see success, right? You see that you kind of, like, your light is contagious. It's the power of the ripple effect, right? Where people that doubted you might say, like, hey, I'm so, like, you know, son, right, daughter, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that all this time I took you for granted. Oh my God, you're amazing. And on top of that, right, you're encouraging me. I'm inspired. I want to go open up a restaurant now, or, you know, I want to go after my dreams. It's contagious. It's the power of the ripple effect. You know, time and like infinite amounts of quotes from great people talking about, you know, change has to start from within. You want to change the world, start from within, right? And everything else is automatic. Start with yourself, and the ripple effect will expand.
Social media for people that want to follow you.
Oh, Instagram, hi_Casey_Morton. I'm hi Casey Morton. I thought it was funny because I'm from Hawaii. So hi Casey. Hi Casey Morton on Twitter. And you can look me up on Facebook as well.
And no fight currently to announce just yet?
We're looking at September 19th in Utah. At this point, it's just staying active. You know, like, I need to find fights. I don't care if I have to go into hostile territory, whatever it is. We just need fights right now. So I'm hopeful for the 19th. We're ready this weekend if we can get something.
Okay, sounds good.